can start on either end, right?
Yeah, it don't matter.
All right, day 5, here we go. We got 8 of the windows in on one side, or 6, I guess, on one side and 6 on the other. So we're rocking and rolling. And then we're gonna have 2 windows in the front with a door, and then 2 windows in the back with the door. And then we're gonna have some windows up here on top of the gable. All right, no school today, so we got ourselves an extra helper. He's helping ratcheting on the bolts onto the J-bolts, the nuts. Good job, buddy.
Here we are framing out either side, or both sides rather, of where the doors are going to go. The east side, which is where the front door is going to go, and the west side, which is where the back door is going to go. And then we are also framing out the windows. Each one has to be framed individually because each one varies in size, whether it's a 1/2 inch or even just a 1/4 inch. Each one is different.
Today I am on my own, and RTB is on another job, and Sean is on a job too outside the house. So it's all me, and I'm gonna crank it out. I am going to rake the leaves that have fallen inside the garden house and around the garden house just to clean it up. I'm gonna clean up the windows, sand and scrape them a little bit, and then I'm gonna start to prime the inside of the garden house just to get it ready for painting. I think it'll probably be easier before the roof goes on, and I'm gonna crank it out today. I'm gonna get it done. Girl power. Look at all the leaves that are inside the garden house. It's been so dry here in the Northeast also, as it has been throughout most of the United States, that normally our peak season is the end of October. And Perfect Tree this time last week had all green leaves, and she's past peak and doesn't have a whole lot left, and she's left them all right around here. So it's time to just clean up, rake in here, and then start priming. Okay, raking up didn't take as long as I thought. I know it's just a temporary fix, but at least it'll make it easier for me to move around in there. And the next step now is to take an umpire's broom or just a regular broom and sweep off the windows and all around the wood. So then I can sand it, scrape it, and then sweep some more, and then I'm ready to prime. So I have scraped and sanded all of the chippy paint off the windows, and I've gotten the dust off. I'm going to start with the window right behind me, and I'm going to prime first, and I use this primer. It is my favorite gripper. It's awesome. I swear by it. I've tried them all, and I've had a tint in it of like a black tint, so it'll go on dark gray because I'm going to paint over it with a dark color, and I think that's the smartest thing to do. Also, as I put that down, I am going to be painting by hand with a small brush. The reason why is I don't have a sprayer. Most pros would probably spray on the primer and the paint, but I'm not a pro. I only play one on YouTube. But in all seriousness, I have small hands. I just feel like I have more control over a smaller brush. I know it will take me longer, but attention to the detail, and this brush is gonna be my winner. Just takes longer, but I'm in for it. I got about halfway done today. I'm pretty pleased with the progress. I didn't get as far as I had hoped, but I need to stop and take Mac running, and I've got to write some posts and do some blog work and then get everybody dinner. So anyway, I'm pleased. It's coming along, and hopefully I'm back at it tomorrow.
dragging stuff up the hill here. No golf clubs, but I got the garden cart today. Got tools going up to the job site. Gonna get the roof on today, hopefully. Framed in anyway. Put my running clothes on.
Get our king post to hold up our ridge.
Right.
Get that in level, and then we can start cutting our rafters.
All right. And how long do you think the rafters are gonna be?
Well, we got 12 footers because we didn't really know yet.
Right.
So we're gonna lay that out. They're probably gonna be anywhere from 11 feet to 12. We got 12 footers.
Right.
They're not gonna be longer than that.
Sure.
You know, you're only going from here to there, so it's probably gonna be about, you know, maybe even a 10 footer or something.
And what is our angle? It's a 10 or a...
I think we're gonna start with a 10.
Right.
We're gonna jack it up 12 foot, like she said.
Right.
Seems about right.
Sure.
Put this building at this size, and we'll put our angle on it, and we'll see what it looks like.
All right. Perfect.
All right, cool. Find out our angle for our rafter, which is a 10 pitch. We're gonna go to the speed square and our common cuts to the number 10, and that shall give us our pitch for our rafters. And that's how we do it.
RTB is here cutting the template for the rafters, which is for the roof. And once that template is set and the first rafter is cut, he's going to head up to the roof, and Sean is going to cut the rest of the 35 rafters.
Which is good, because I'm not a morning person. Are you flush or you hanging over a little bit?
I'm hanging over like a 16th.
Okay, that's fine. Me too.
Yeah. So if you want to flush up or...
Yeah, because then we can check the plumb.
Yeah, we can push the wall out a
Yeah,
little
we'll
bit.
see which way we gotta go. I'm flush.
All right. The Jets had the lead there late in the
I
fourth
know.
quarter, and they couldn't hold it.
What, the coach didn't want to shake nobody's hands or something?
On the other team, the coach. Could be 135 in the quarter.
Should be. Yeah, you're right.
3/4.
Yep. Oh, here we go again. There's my friend Tina Turner. She's gonna help me cut this piece. That's how she does it. Yep. Good.
These are the original drawings that my friend Melissa drew for me on AutoCAD, and we have been referencing these drawings throughout the entire build.
Hi, I'm Melissa. I'm a friend of Brooke's, and 2 years ago, Brooke came to me and told me that she was getting ready to put together a garden house. And when I mentioned to her that I was actually taking some interior design classes, one of which was AutoCAD, she brought up the thought that maybe I could design her greenhouse for her. So I put my pencil to paper, came up with some ideas, got Brooke's measurements, sat down at my computer and put some things together. And a couple months later, Brooke came over and we printed it out on my computer. And a year and a half later, I'm coming to look over here to see how much they've gotten done. And wow, it is amazing. I cannot believe what I see right now. It's been wonderful, and it's going up so fast. So excited. These are all the old windows that she wanted that we used in the design, and they came from her uncle, her husband's uncle, and a lot of things. Everything is just kind of being refurbished with some new stuff, and it's just wonderful to see this. So exciting. So she's almost getting done.
Door. So we went from there, and then basically we used the 6x6 post for aesthetics, make it look like a pole barn, and we took the center of that, which was laid out by us, to put the windows individually. So
Yeah, because each window, some of
It's
the
custom.
windows were,
Some are
yeah,
41
some were
inches,
little
some
bit.
are 36 inches.
Yeah.
a little bit, but we made it work.
Yeah, yeah.
So mostly the 41-inch windows are on the front and the back side.
Right.
And then all the side windows are about 36 to 37.
Right.
So they're
right.
not all
I
equal,
remember that.
but they're close.
That was the challenge of
Right.
fitting it all together.
Here we are putting up the last rafter on the greenhouse. There's about 36 of those that we had to put in today. A lot of fun that was. That's it right there. That's how we do it. Next gonna be soffit and fascia, and then the roof. We dry it in a couple days. Gorgeous.
Saturday, we worked all the way until sundown. We were finishing the rafters, and luckily we got them all done. Sunday, I had to go into work, and luckily Rob the builder came back over, and he and Sean worked on the soffits for the roof, and they worked on putting the plywood up, and we are 3/4 of the way finished on the roof. Here's a quick look at what the roof looked like when they finished it. And then here's a quick look of what it looked like after they put the tar paper on. We had a great week this week here at the Garden House. We got so much done. So for starters, to back up from episode 4, where we left off there, we have all of the windows are in now. So that could not be more exciting. Like, that's the real deal. So I've primed some of them. They look like they're painted sloppily, but I'm just gonna take a razor blade to the glass and I'll get off all of the paint that way. But they're all gonna be painted dark green. So this is just a primer. Everything is gonna be primed and painted. We also got the roof on 3/4 of the way. So I could not be more excited about that too. We're almost dried in. We just have a little bit more to go, and then the shingles are gonna go on. So we're almost dried in that way. And we got in the, all of the, I forgot what he called those things, but they're
Collar ties.
collar ties. They're collar ties. And so that makes it so the garden house won't shift from side to side. Very excited about that. So what is coming up in store this week? What's on our to-do list? So we're gonna finish the roof and get that done. And then we need to level this out 3 inches down so I can apply the brick for the flooring. It's gonna be applied, I'm gonna do it myself, and I'm gonna do it in a herringbone pattern. And we're gonna we're gonna frame out the windows and have a border on the windows. And we're also gonna put up the siding this week. So, well, fingers crossed. It's a big list, but hopefully that'll be done. We also have 2 little eyebrow windows going up on either side. Up here, I'll be like a flight attendant, like here and here. And that's gonna go up, and then I also have like a little billcoat going over the door. So we'll see how much we get done. I'm spewing off a lot of stuff, but I'm excited. I think we've done. I'm pleased with the progress, and it's like great. I can't believe it, and yeah, I'm just really happy.